welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you my iPhone tips and tricks. This is titled iPhone 12 tips and tricks, but really it should work with almost every iPhone that's out right now. This is just going to be like little things that I do slash like hidden features and basically just how I use my iPhone. I'm not trying to waste your time, so let's just begin. So first, I'm going to show you guys like my general iPhone layout. If you want to see what's on my iPhone and see it more in depth, you can click this video here and go check that out. Here is how my iPhone is set up. On the home page, I've got a few widgets and my main apps. And then on the second page, I've got like social medias and things like that. And then on the third page, I've got folders and my batteries widget. This is just to give you an idea of how my phone is laid out. It kind of shows my method on how I use it, like what apps I like to be accessible and how I organize them, but really we're gonna go into more features and ways to use your iPhone. So the first thing you may notice is that I have no notifications. I said this on my what's on my iPhone video. I hate notification badges. I think they are so busted. Like, they're the ugliest red color. They stress you out. There's really no need for them. All your notifications are gonna be in the notification center anyway. So if you want to disable that, just go into settings, notifications, and then you'll see a list of all your apps. You can customize the notifications you get for each app. What I like to do is when I see an app is giving me badges, I'll go in and click the badge notification and just turn it off, and then you won't get that ugly red icon that I really hate. And I feel like a lot of people still use these and they don't really know about turning them off, or they don't feel the need to turn them off. I think you need to turn them off. They're busted, and that's just something that I like to do. Another thing I do to keep my iPhone clean is hide apps. This is kind of a new feature in iOS 14. What you want to do is edit your home screen and then go to delete the app that you don't want being displayed, and then you'll have the option to either just full out delete it, or you can put it in the app library. So you're not actually deleting the app, but it's not going to be on your home screen taking up space if you don't want all these apps cluttering your home screen. That is the move, and I really like that feature. The next thing I'm going to talk about is widgets. I feel like everybody knows about widgets at this point, but I'm just going to show you quickly the ones I like to use, and then just a quick explanation of how to use widgets if you're new to them. I've got the calendar, I've got weather, and Spotify on my main home screen. It's really nice to have those very accessible. I also have the activity widget, and then at the end I have batteries, and I find that to be very helpful as well because you can see all your batteries at once, and it's very helpful. If you want to add a widget, just hold down on the home screen and then you can press the plus button at the very top, and as you can see, you can look at all of the widgets that you can add. As apps kind of develop their own widgets, you'll see a custom list depending on what apps you have and what widgets they have available. All you have to do is click what you want, and then it's very easy to display what kind of widget you want on the home screen. Now, another thing I use a lot is the control center. I mainly use it for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth settings. So if you guys didn't know this, you can hold down on this little widget here and you can get more options for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and things like that. So if I hold down on Bluetooth, it's gonna give me all these things that I could connect to, and you don't have to go into settings. You can just do it straight through here, which is really cool. Another thing you might notice is my control center is customized. So I have the option to screen record like I am now. You can turn on dark and light mode. You can do low battery mode, whatever you want to do. So if you didn't know how to do that, you can go into settings and then go down to control center, and you can customize what things are being displayed there. So if you find certain things unnecessary, you can literally just delete them. For example, I don't really use the timer, so I'm just going to take that out. And then if you want to add things, you can just scroll down and do whatever you want. Now we're going to talk about the camera. There's a few things that I do that I feel like are not something everybody does. So the first thing that I like to do is go press this top arrow right here and select 16:9. This changes the ratio of the pictures and videos that you're taking. Things like Instagram stories and Snapchat stories use 16:9 instead of 4:3. So this is really helpful because then if there's something that you want to post to your story, it's not going to be like you have to kind of fit it into the story. It just kind of of naturally fits. Plus it takes a bigger picture, so why would you not want that? So then a few settings I like to turn on. If you go into settings and just type in camera, you can quickly get there. One thing I like to do is show outside the frame. So now if you go back, you can see that black area is now showing everything. It's just kind of nice to have, even though it doesn't include it in the picture that you're taking. It really takes advantage of the full screen, which is nice. Another thing I like to turn on is mirror front camera. If you've noticed, when you take pictures with the front facing camera, it automatically switches it, like it flips it. I really hate that. I like to take the picture and have it be exactly what I'm seeing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll do a little demonstration. If I go into camera right now with it off, this is what I'm gonna see. So if I flip it around, so if I go in and take a picture with the front camera, it's gonna flip it the other way, which is very annoying. So if I go into settings and turn on the mirror front camera and I go back and take it, it's flipped the way that you want it now. As I'm seeing it is how it shows up. So this is kind of a new setting that I like to turn off. What you wanna do is search FaceTime and then go into settings for that. I'm gonna cut this off because it's showing my phone number, but basically at the bottom there's a thing called eye contact. I like to turn that off because it makes it look like you're making eye contact as much as it can. I feel like that's mad creepy. Like, I really hate that. Like, please leave me alone. Now I'm gonna tell you guys about some little features that I use all the time. Some of them are not new and I feel like maybe you know about them, and then some are kind of like hidden things that I feel like a lot of people don't know. So the first thing that I feel like is very well known is shake to undo. If you're typing, you can just shake your iPhone and then it's gonna say undo typing, and then you press undo and it deletes it. I use it all the time. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. That was by accident. Okay, so if you shake it again after doing undo, you can redo. So if you do that by accident, you can bring it back. I literally just learned that. Oh my God, that's so cool. So yeah, another thing that you may want to turn on, it should be on by default, but picture in picture. If you're watching something like a YouTube video or a Twitch stream and you leave the app, it should display picture in picture and have a little thing you can move around the screen. Now, this is a cool feature I feel like a lot of people don't know about. It's called back tap. Go into settings and search back tap. It's at the very bottom of the screen. It's gonna be off by default, but basically you can customize this to do a bunch of different things. I would do double tap because that's easier. So go into that, and there's all these things that you can do by double tapping the back of your phone like this. It's gonna do anything that you program it to. For example, if I select screenshot, it can take a screenshot by just going like this. So if I leave the settings app now and then go into my home screen and kind of like double tap, and it should screenshot. That's really cool. If you want to customize any kind of shortcut, you can just do the back tap and it should do it pretty easily. Another thing I think a lot of people don't know about is you can actually delete multiple apps at once. So if you just open the app switcher thing and use 2 or 3 fingers, you can just swipe up and delete them all at once. I didn't know that. I think that's really cool. I found that by accident, so try it out. So as you guys know, Safari kind of has a dark mode. It shows it dark as much as it can, but usually some websites are light. For example, Google. If I go to Google right now and search myself, this results page is gonna be white. You can't change that, but if you go into a website and it's white, you can actually change it to be dark mode and customize it. So let's go to famous birthdays, because why the hell not? Boost me on there. If you're feeling bored and generous. Anyway, so this is kind of like a shortcut dark mode. So if you go into the top left icon with the A's on it, change it to reader view. You can actually turn it into dark mode if you want. So click it again and there's all these options for the page. But if you click the black one, it kind of makes it dark mode. It's kind of like a cheat. It doesn't always work perfectly, but if you really want to view a web page in dark mode, that's how you do it. So those are my iPhone tips and tricks. Let me know what you guys do on your iPhones. I'm sure there's a ton of other things you could do, but those are things that I do to keep my phone clean and very useful. So I hope this was helpful. I found it really fun to film because it's kind of like how I use my iPhone and maybe things you didn't know about. So hopefully this helped. People are doing fireworks because it's New Year's Eve, so I feel like I should stop filming now. Bye. Hi guys. Like, why? Hi guys, welcome. No. Okay. Hi guys. Oh my god, now I can't take it serious. Okay, be serious, be serious. This is like show business. You have to do it. Okay, hi. Hi guys. What the fuck?